What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another video. In today's video, we'll be going over a Task 2 speaking question, which can be found at zabintoefl.com under TPO 2. That's the reading passage. It's an announcement. Let's take a look at it together. Bus service elimination planned. The university has decided to discontinue its free bus service for students. Write that down right away. Discontinue its free bus service for students. The reason given for this decision is that few students ride the buses. Okay. Currently, the buses run from the center of campus past university buildings and through. Alright. The money saved by eliminating the bus service, so the advantages save a lot of money or decrease expenditures, will be used to expand the overcrowded student parking lots. Okay, so there are actually two things going on here. The university is going to discontinue its free bus service and expand the student parking lots, alright? Beginning sentence, ending sentence, they're both organized. We don't need the reading anymore. Let's listen to the conversation.
I don't like the university's plan.
Really? I've ridden those buses, and sometimes there were only a few people on the bus. It did seem like kind of a waste.
I see your point, but I think the problem is the route's out of date. It only goes through the neighborhoods that have gotten too expensive for students to live in. It's ridiculous that they haven't already changed the route, so it goes where most off-campus students live now. I bet if they did that, they'd get plenty of students riding those buses.
Well, at least they're adding more parking. It's gotten really tough to find a space.
That's the other part I don't like, actually. Cutting back the bus service and adding parking's just going to encourage more students to drive on campus. And that'll just add to the noise around campus and create more traffic. And that'll increase the need for more parking spaces.
Yeah, I guess I can see your point. Maybe it would be better if more students used the buses instead of driving.
Right. And the university should make it easier to do that, not harder.
The man expresses his opinion of the university's plan to eliminate the bus service. State his opinion and explain the reasons he gives for holding that opinion.
Alright, now during the extra preparation time, which is when the computer reads the question and directions to you out loud, I was able to rehearse the entire first reason. So during the 30 seconds of official preparation time, I only have to worry about the second reason. Now, your mission while reading the passage for 45 seconds is to make sure that your beginning sentence and ending sentences are both prepared. If that happens, the only thing that you really have to worry about, literally, are the two reasons that will be given in the conversation, okay? So, if you're one of the individuals who don't really know how to start your response or end your response after the 45 seconds of reading ends, you're going to be in pretty big trouble because 30 seconds of preparation time is not enough to put all these pieces together, okay? Now, let's listen to my sample response and how I put the pieces together. According to the announcement, the university is planning to discontinue its free bus service for students and expand the student parking lots instead. However, the man is not looking forward to this. First and foremost, the man mentioned that the bus routes are currently out of date because they only go through expensive neighborhoods where a lot of students don't live. As a result, if the school changes the bus routes, more students will definitely start using these buses. On top of this, the man also said that adding more parking on campus will only encourage students to drive, which will create more noise and even increase the need for parking. In other words, the man thinks that this is not such a good idea. Even though the school believes that this decision will save a lot of money and decrease expenditures, the man opposes the university's new plan for these two reasons mentioned in the conversation. That's perfect. 2 or 3 seconds left on the clock is perfect because then you can just burn those 2-3 seconds and just relax, alright? Now, after my second reason ended, I think I had about 17 seconds left. And if I had about 10 seconds left, all I would have done is said the shorter ending statement. Therefore, the man opposes the university's new plan for these two reasons mentioned in the conversation if you do have some extra time to burn, okay? Alright, so the situation for this question is reading passage announcement, and the main character, the man, he doesn't like what's going on, okay? So next time you encounter the same task 2 setup, you should be way more prepared than other individuals who haven't experienced this before and thus have an advantage, okay? Now, During the 45 seconds of reading time, reading the announcement, you gotta be able to organize the beginning and ending, okay? If you haven't done that, you're gonna be in big trouble because your first impression and last impression are not gonna be ready. Your first impression is integral because that sets the tone, whereas your last impression is equally important because that's gonna be the most memorable part of your response, okay? So even if you mess everything up here, please promise me that your beginning and ending sentences will be stable no matter what, okay? All right, if you guys enjoyed the content, what you experienced, and my sample response, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, share the content, but most importantly, if you are a self-disciplined and dedicated person, reach out to me about my tutoring services. Let's get the score that you need and deserve in 2020 when everything gets back to normal. Peace. Stay safe and happy.